Lisa, it's an absolute privilege to see you today.
Thank you, Teddy. You too.
So look, you wanted to jump into this quick conversation, this quick review where I can help you in some area of LinkedIn. So tell me what is on your mind that I can help you with, and then I'll help you as best I can.
Okay. I need better content
Okay.
that goes out to the people that follow me and to the people that I'm targeting.
Okay.
And in the same vein, I need to drive more engagement from the content that I have sent out.
Okay. Okay. So you want better content that your audience finds beneficial. So then, and then you want to find a way to get it out there so that there are people more likely to engage with you.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. All right. Do you have good sources of content to use today?
I have a few. I use like the HR Bartender and a couple other websites, but I'd like to explore some more websites.
Okay.
Or some more sources.
All right, let's talk about it. And by the way, anybody who does not know Lisa Tillman in the Greensboro, Winston-Salem, North Carolina area, absolutely a fantastic executive recruiter, direct hire recruiter, works for a company called The Resource. They're a top-notch organization that, again, if you're anywhere in the Triad, North Carolina area, and actually further than that, I believe, Lisa.
Yes, sir. We pretty much in the Southeast.
So
we work with different companies.
Anybody who does not know these good folks needs to know them. So, all right, so let's talk about content. You want to post better content. Well, first of all, Lisa, I'm going to look at your content. Okay, good number of followers. That's good. So I'll look at your activity. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you know that this all activity page is just everything you do on LinkedIn, including puppies and kittens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Lordy lady. Oh,
yeah.
I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. Oh, Lordy. How about if I offer to you, I have huge upfront potential for you.
Okay.
Huge potential. All right. This is all your activity where you're liking this stuff. You like this stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, I love this stuff. Don't misunderstand me. I like a good puppy story. I'm tolerant of a good kitty cat story. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
I'm really, I'm happy with stories about frogs and stuff like that. And, I like that statement. But you got to remember, this distracts your target audience.
Okay. That makes sense.
Huge. This is huge. This distracts your target audience from who you are and what you're all about. Okay. So when your network sees that, they get distracted. They may not come back. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that's one big one for you. Let's go look at what you posted. This is under post. Well, before I look at posts, let's look here at articles and documents. Articles.
Okay.
So this is also distracting. So if your target audience, who I'm assuming are HR professionals who hire people, if they see this, then that causes them to think, wow, Lisa doesn't have anything impactful to share for me.
Okay.
So I recommend that at the very least, once a quarter, you write a new LinkedIn article.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to tell you what to write about, Lisa?
I'd love for you to.
Write it about your target audience. Write it for your target audience. You may or may not remember that the way I do content is I get the questions that people ask. They ask me questions. I write all my sticky notes. You can't see them with my scribbles. And that's the articles I write, the questions that people ask me. So listen to what your target audience, your best client, your best new client, your best long-term client, listen to the questions they ask you, and that's an article you write. Once a quarter, 300 words, drop a picture in there, maybe put a link to an article in your article, and get something there so you don't distract them. Okay. Same thing here. Documents. Create one document, create a PDF. And make that PDF, again, a story, maybe a case study that's about your target audience, and drop that PDF in documents. And the way you do it, Lisa, I'll show you when you're ready. It's right here. You write an article,
Right.
Or if you click here, you can do a document. This is a document. You can upload a document. And when you do that, it'll fill in those two areas that are right now what I refer to as desert islands.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's so a couple things. Think of your activity and what are you engaging on? And then think about these desert islands. And actually, they used to be desert islands, and LinkedIn changed the imagery on them. Before I talk about your post and how you can get more content, let me give you one more thought.
Mm-hmm.
Minimize the use of the like button. Minimize, hang on, I'm gonna keep going. Minimize the use of this like button. This is not helping you at all. If you really want to get the attention of your target audience, what I recommend you do is find their content and engage on it with a comment.
Okay.
Okay. Anytime you're going to think about hitting that like button, don't do it. Ask yourself this question. What could I say about this post? Okay. I can tell you're absolutely an animal lover, lady.
You think?
Just a little bit. Oh, ain't that just cute?
No, isn't he cute?
You know, but that's not building your brand. None of this is building your brand. What I recommend you do, I'm looking for something that's business. Okay, look, I don't know who Lauren Mixon is, but if in fact Lauren Mixon could be your target audience, could be a manager in-house, could be a recruiter or HR person in-house, instead of liking that post about her son, drop some knowledge there, drop some kudos, drop some excitement. This is huge, Lisa. This is I'm not too special.
No.
Really, this is probably going to be the most impactful thing I can offer you is change up what you're doing.
Okay.
Stop liking stuff 100%. Okay, 98%.
Okay.
And secondly, don't engage on stuff that is not high, for the most part. Don't engage on stuff that's not highly relevant to your target audience.
Okay.
Okay. Questions, thoughts?
No, I totally agree with you.
All right, so let's look at your posts, which I don't believe there are many from what I've seen. So your last post was 2 days ago about your Salisbury job fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is about the resource. Okay, so here's a nugget you dropped. Great information. Okay. That's fine. You could have said something a little bit more impactful about that. You could have said something about what you learned about that article.
Okay.
Okay. Again, so this is about the business again, and it's okay to every now and then post stuff about the business, but remember this rule, 90-10. 90% of the content can't be about your business, and 10% of the time it can be. Change up that model. I'm okay with these every now and then, but mix them up, make sure they're not that often. Okay, so look, here's a great one for you, Lisa. You posted something that NewsRes shared.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't tell me why it was impactful to you.
Okay.
You didn't tell me what you got from that. You didn't tell me what you learned from that. So tell me what you learned. Anytime you hit this share button, every time. Every time you hit that share button, tell me why.
Okay.
All right. That'll be huge. Okay. So let's go to the other one. How do you drive more engagement with this content? Again, you did the same thing here. You posted about this upcoming event, but you didn't tell me why you were sharing it.
Okay.
That's going to be the big one. That's going to be the big thing for you to think about. Anytime you share content, make sure you review it quickly, watch it quickly, get, at least digest most of it so that you can speak to it. Mm-hmm. And then tell your viewer, why do you think this mindfulness post is important?
Okay.
When you hand something to somebody and you run away and you don't say anything, They don't understand why you're giving it to them. But when you hand something to somebody and you say, oh my God, Teddy, I think you will get a lot of value out of this. It really rang something true for me. I hope you read it, get some value as well.
Great.
Okay.
That's great information.
This is going to be huge for you. This will be absolutely phenomenally huge. I can almost promise you, if you start engaging on content, okay, that's important to your HR managers, maybe go look for human resources content. Hashtag human resources. Go look for content that's relevant to your target audience. This is a huge hashtag. Look how many people are following it. And you find some really interesting, insightful content that's here. You get involved in it. Jump in. Maybe not about the baby. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Get into a comment here. Real true. Because when you engage on content, it will show up in your first level network's newsfeed.
Okay.
Repeat, when you comment, it will show up in your first level network's newsfeed.
Okay, that's great to know because I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's you got to engage on content that is important and relevant to your target audience, and more so than sharing content. It's engaging on meaningful content that's important.
Comment.
Those are just a bunch of ideas for you, Lisa. So, did I miss anything that was important to you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I've learned a ton in this little bit of time. This has been great.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for you to review my profile maybe in 30, 60 days if you would.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. I will ping you in 60.
Okay, great.
And we'll see what's going on. All right?
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Let me summarize. Minimize increase meaningful engagement on relevant content.
Okay.
Minimize company content. Find content that's relevant to your target audience. Share that first and foremost, and always tell the reader why you're sharing it, what value you got from it. Every now and then, drop some value from the resource in there. Stop liking, drop the kitty cats and the puppies. It'll be phenomenal, my friend.
Thank you so much, Teddy. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining me, Lisa. We'll talk another day.
Sounds great. Bye.